Hi friends, welcome back. So in this video, we will learn about what are the key differences between functional testing versus non-functional testing. The first key difference is in terms of scope of testing. The functional testing, we normally more focuses on functionality of a given system or requirements of a given system in terms of functional perspective. But in non-functional, we are more looking in terms of the application in terms of performance, reliability, security, scalability, usability, those aspects. And the second one is in terms of focus. Here, the functional aspects or features will be tested as part of the functional testing. Basically, we'll try to test each and every feature in terms of functional aspects, but here we test more on the non-functional perspective. We are trying to in terms of performance of the system, behavior of the system while doing this non-functional testing. And the third one is in terms of the test data and test design. Here, as we discussed, we are more focusing test data or test designs. We normally focusing more related to user requirements, more related to functional side or functional aspects. But here in non-functional, we should have a clear, real or production like data, because we are going to try to simulate the performance of an application. That is the time we should have more of a situation of real-time environment. We should have it. The fourth key difference is in terms of test metrics. Here, the functional testing normally involves evaluating the output of the system is correct or not. Once we are trying to test the functional aspect, we will pass the test case or fail test cases purely based on the output of the test cases, whether it is working as expected requirements or not. In the non-functional perspective, here the test metrics will be more on the performance aspects, load aspects, stress aspects, in terms of reliability, recovery, security, scalability, usability, and so many factors. We will try to evaluate the application, and also we will have a different test metrics for it as well, for both functional and non-functional perspective. And the fifth is we will have a different set of test cases. We have for functional testing and different types of testing for non-functional testing. These are some of the various different types of functional, like unit testing, smoke testing, user acceptance testing, integration testing, regression, localization, globalization, interoperability in the functional side. Similarly, we have non-functional testing, performance, we have volume, we have scalability, usability, load testing, stress testing, compliance, portability, disaster recovery mechanism testing. These are the certain key differences in terms of testing types as well between functional and non-functional. And the sixth key difference is in terms of example. You can provide an example as well how the functional testing would look like and non-functional testing would look like. Here for functional, if you take an example of a login page where we will wanted to enter username and password and click on login button. If I am not able to enter the right username and password, if you click on login button, then login may fail because that credential is not available, or we have entered incorrect credentials. These are certain examples of functional testing. In non-functional testing, where we will be more concentrating on, like, once we try to open a page or a website or a mobile app, then the app should be able to open up within 2 seconds. Our website should be able to open within 2 seconds. That is a parameter we test as part of this non-functional testing. These are the 6 important key differences between functional versus non-functional testing.